Oh, come on, it's not dull yet. Oh, man.
And why? What are you doing?
We're shooting a movie on how to make bagels.
Oh,
Is that what you're doing?
very interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah, you picked up good words.
You better cut this. That's right, he said no. It's on my knee. It's coming off the wicked grab. I started in the bagel business about 7 years ago in Monticello, New York, where there's one bagel bakery, a very big one. Started out as a clerk, a mere sibling I was. And that's what you do. You usually start out as a clerk, take money, give bagels, yell at people. Bagel customers are a little strange. In fact, I think they're really strange. There's got to be some of the worst people in the world come to buy bagels. Little old ladies, little old Jewish ladies.
You've been buying bagels long.
Yeah, you can tell.
How many bagels would you say you eat, say, in a year?
In a year?
In a week?
A dozen, I would. Not I, myself or my family.
Either way.
Well, my family, about a dozen.
Now, what's your favorite kind?
Garlic.
Garlic.
Yeah. Oh, the smell is great.
I spent 2 or 3 years as a cashier, and by the time I could count change, I moved up. The next step was to become a kettleman. Kettleman is a person who throws the bagels into boiling water. The boiling water is in a kettle, so the name Kettleman. Very interesting. And from there, you become a baker. I became a baker kettleman. Worked in a couple of small shops and wanted to reach my way up. I wanted to better myself and reach the top spot in bagel making, which of course is what I'm doing now, which is called making bagels. But the title is benchman, probably because we make bagels on a bench. I can't think of any other reason, at least. Well, anyway, practiced for a couple of years, finally got a job. And now I'm at the pinnacle of the bagel profession. A lot of nuts in this industry. You can't be too sane. Making bagels is like working on an assembly line. Right here I have half of 3 bags of flour, 100 pounds each. And out of this should get about 75 dozen bagels. And that's only part of the work for today, and that's a lot of bagels.
I'm Irish. I'm not too much on bagels.
Well, anybody can eat bagels.
I know.
You don't have to be Irish to eat bagels.
I like salt bagels.
Yeah, they're good, too. You eat lox?
No.
You don't like that?
Won't even
You
try
would
it.
probably like it.
I probably would. I'll try
Smoked
it.
fish.
Making bagels by hand. The average man makes about 60 dozen bagels an hour this way. It's a very tedious chore. In recent years, there have been machines invented that'll make the bagel up. Although the quality isn't the same as a handmade bagel, it can look as nice and taste practically the same. The difference is that the dough is taken through a divider and rounded into a ball such as this. And the stress involved is 100 times greater than that of the man's hand when he rubs in the strips like this. After this ball is rounded, it's ready to relax and fed into a machine that pushes it under an iron mandrel which is like the arm of your hand and wrapped around it, which also puts wear on the dough. It wraps around together, and as you see, my hand cannot roll this into the shape of a bagel because it's too tough, the rounded ball. This puts wear on the skin of the dough, and makes it not, then the appearance isn't the same as that of the handmade bagel. That's the major difference between a handmade bagel and machine-made bagel.
I like walking around with this 69 on my chest. It means something. People look up to me. Bagels and realities. That's my job, and it's the field for a human.